petitions there.
Yes.
Therefore, my lord, they are asking for the affidavits. Their stand is very clear in the SLP itself.
But the private writ petitioners before the High Court.
Private, they have not filed, my lord. They are the writ petitioners before the High Court.
So what we'll do is that we will give them an opportunity to file a counter within 2 weeks.
But-
If they don't, we'll say the right to file the counter will stand closed. And we will say that, is it possible to prepare one compilation? Otherwise, it will be impossible, with so many lawyers appearing.
May I
Nodal
just
council
tell-
this side nodal council, that side, no kind of.
My lord, may I just tell you one thing?
I think
My lord,
the commission
in
will
Calcutta
clarify.
High Court, there are 50 petitioners. 50 petitions. Now, just one minute, sir. What has happened, my lord, in one affidavit, in one petition, one affidavit, another petition, another affidavit, one petition and one report, another report is another affidavit. All, my lord, it is really, my lord, I can try to do it, my lord, but it's really difficult, your lord.
Better if
Any
commission
report
does
is
it.
not.
The commission is more concerned, so commission should file the.
No, we are not, the commission is not concerned. Lord, we are,
All right, you tell us, who will really
One
help
nodal
in?
council each side,
Well, well,
nominate.
Your lordships, may I suggest a
Lord,
measure here?
Lord, we are looking for, Lord, we are looking to these things to
Your
that.
lordships, may
Commission,
May I make a
commission,
suggestion?
my lord, commission is
With regard to
changing,
housekeeping here.
Lord, commission is changing their stand from time to time, my lord.
Lord,
This
Asta
has great,
Sharma-
this has
Asta
created a
Sharma-
great difficulties to us. Commission in Supreme Court said something else.
Now, you are appearing for whom?
My lord, I am appearing for the OMR disputed candidates. Group C, Group D, class 9, class 10.
So you are the candidates who will be displaced now as a result of the judgment.
Exactly, my lord. Affected.
So really speaking, you are on the same,
Same side.
same side as this.
One
May I
one
just point
person.
out, your lordships, there will be 5 categories of people. The first will be, your lordships, the government. The second will be SSC.
1 second. Yes.
One is government, second is SSC.
Yes.
Third are the original writ petitioners whose grievance was that they were not selected due to all the malpractices that were followed. That will be class 9 and 10, class 11 and 12, and Group C and Group D. All the 4 categories subsumed in that. And Group C and D. The 4th category, your lordships, will be
Yes.
people who were appointed and their appointments were cancelled. Yes, your lordships. And 5th will be the residual category who would have been appointed, but action yet not taken against them.
No.
And also, very well, also CBI, lastly. So these are the main stakeholders in the entire matter, your lordships, and I humbly submit that it cannot carry on in personam, represented before your lordships. Rest of the people who want to file can file interventions. For example, today my petition is also a new SLP with a permission to file.
Now tell us this, who would be appearing for the government of West Bengal, who is
I am
leading the...
appearing for the government Bengal and Asta Sharma will be the coordinating council from this side.
Before we begin, I must share with all the members of the
So
bar.
whether your
that
lordship,
we
they are
were very
writ
honoured
petition
to-
or
we were very honoured to have in our
interventions
midst
or SLPs,
Justice Antonio Herman Benjamin.
the dispute
a very
is the same.
distinguished scholar and international judge from Brazil. He's due to be sworn in as the Chief Justice on the 22nd of August this year. We're very privileged to have Justice Antonio with us. He's a great friend of India, one of the foremost international experts on the law relating to the environment. So he's just come back from the name of the commission is West Bengal Central School Service Commission. Kargil, Leh,
Now, who's appearing for the
all the
School
way.
Service Commission?
He's very fond of India. And we're just sharing with the colleagues what his experiences about that trip. So we welcome you in our midst.
SSC can
On
file
behalf
a
of the bar also,
common
Lord, I welcome the honorable
affidavit.
guest to this.
Fair enough.
Lord,
Mr.
For
Gupta,
everyone.
you are
We'll start
appearing
with
for
our,
the School Service
daily board.
Commission?
may I just
All right,
mention,
perfect.
Lord, I have
Now,
circulated a mail. The reason is, my Lord,
I'll
the reason is, my Lord, I
petitioners
mentioned it
in
before
the
vacation.
High
Lordship
Court.
said it will be listed. It was
You are
not listed because
selected.
it's a
All right,
old
you were
matter.
not selected.
Regarding a PGI admission, my son.
All right, I'll list it, yes.
Matthew, may I mention?
Just circulate an email and I'll attend to it in the afternoon. So you are those petitioners who contend
Fine.
that the elections were vitiated by fraud.
Get your matter
Yes,
listed
yes.
as
Right,
quickly
you are
as
in
possible.
conflict with
All
Mr.
right,
Dwivedi
let's see
right
the
in making that assumption.
My lord,
There
may
are
I
people
mention
who say
item
that we
40?
should
My
have
lord,
been
by the
selected.
time the
We
matter
didn't
reaches on
select us,
board, my
we
lord,
selected our
NTA can
people
be
by fraud
directed
over
to
the
produce
SLK.
the
Milord,
original
that
OMR
has
of the
not-
case.
Milord,
Not wait for the matter to reach. Yes,
That
I
has
think
not
any
been
observation
said.
on
Item
items,
one,
we're just trying to
this
understand
is a
the lay of
bail
the parties so
plea,
that then we
the
can make
petitioner is in custody since 10th of
order
February
with all
2022.
Now, how many how many lawyers are in that category?
So far as.
In possession, you were alleged to be in possession of 80 kilograms
I
of
was
coffee.
not found on the location, my
You
lord.
are not, they say that your identity cards were found in the vehicle.
No
You're
responding
not
to the identity card, my
You're
lord.
not the registered owner of the
I am
vehicle.
not the registered, I have placed it on record, my lord. The registered owner says in his cross-examination, he has been cross-examined.
Allegation is that the vehicle has been transferred in your favor.
He says, but in the cross-examination, he says he cannot confirm if the vehicle that has been alleged to be
In Madhya Pradesh, you objected to the jurisdiction of the tribunals relying upon the judgment in VA Tech. True, the judgment in VA Tech has been overruled subsequently. But at that stage, at your behest, you were sent to the arbitrator. You didn't object to his
By the
jurisdiction
High
before
Court,
the
my lord.
arbitrator.
By the Honorable High
Right.
Court.
But then you never objected before the arbitrator. Now there's an award.
It's a matter of record that we objected only at the stage of 37, my lord. I
37.
cannot
So-
quarrel with that.
And we'll dismiss it. What we'll do is we'll dismiss it on the ground of limitation so that it doesn't become a precedent in any other case. And we'll
Question
keep the
of
question
law.
of law open. There's a delay of 235 days in filing the special leave petition against the judgment of the Madhya Pradesh High Court dated 9 December 2022. Full stop. There is no satisfactory explanation for the delay. Full stop. Hence, the petition is dismissed on the ground of delay. However, we clarify that since the bar of limitation has intervened, it has not become necessary for this court to express any opinion on the question of law raised,
It will remain open, my lord.
which is kept open. We shouldn't say it's open because actually the question of law is decided in your favor
My
by
lord.
our judgment of
Lions.
2018.
Lions.
Because the judgment in VA Tech has been overruled by our court.
That is
So
there,
we,
my lord,
if we
but
keep
it
it,
says,
if we keep it open, we are tacitly then casting doubt on our judgment. The question of law is in your favor. Just that we are not interfering in this case only.
at this stage, my lord, if I may only
Then we'll
point
say it's
out,
kept, the question of law is kept open. Fair enough. You want it, we'll give it to you.
I'm very grateful, my lord.
Please, my lords. My lords, this petition has become infructuous because subsequent developments have taken.
Counsel appearing on behalf of the petitioner states that the petition has been rendered infructuous by subsequent
I'm
developments.
sorry, I want the question of the law to remain open, my lords, simply being, my lords, because this is for the second petition, my lords, pursuant to a settlement agreement.
That's all right.
And lordship's court
It's
has.
always open qua us. Nothing
lord.
is concluded by us. We are just saying that it's infructuous. Item 4.
My lords, it will ultimately, the matter will ultimately be the lordship's court only, so I'm just.
So it's always open qua us. We are saying it's disposed of as infructuous. It can never bind a future bench.
I'm very grateful, my lords.
In this matter, admittedly, the NCLT finds that my claim and my allotment to the flat is reflected in the information memorandum, which is the basis of any resolution plan. And it is showing in the record.
What about delay?
Yes, my lords. On delay, my lords, admittedly, I am not present when this pronouncement is made. My lords, the matter is reserved 3 months back. It comes in a pronouncement, my lords. My appearance is not there. I have vehemently said that I was not present. It is uploaded, my lords, and
What is the date on which it is uploaded?
my lords, it is uploaded on 22nd of August 23, from which, my lords, I am within limitation, excluding the certified.
You were not
copy.
present. Were you a party?
Yes, it was my application, my lords. On my application while reserving,
But then if it's your application,
yes, my lords.
then can you say that I was not present? I don't know because,
So, my lords, the arguments happened, the order stands reserved,
but it is,
not-
when is the order pronounced actually? It's not pronounced at all.
not on the dates argued, my lords, not on the dates heard. it comes up in the list 3 months after for pronouncement.
22nd August.
20, no, my lords, 11th of August. 22nd August is when it is uploaded and which is when I gain knowledge of the order. And I, my lords, file immediately, I file the appeal immediately.
Learned counsel appearing on behalf of the appellant submits that that in the application which was filed by the appellant, though the order was passed by the National Company Law Tribunal on 11 August 2023.
Yes.
The order was uploaded only on 22 August 2023. Hence, it has been urged that the appeal which was filed on
The appeal was sent.
October 2023.
My lords, 10th October 23.
10 October 2023 would be within the period of limitation of
My lords, 61-2.
the limitation. We'll issue notice,
Great.
returnable on.
My lords, may I only make one request? The resolution plan basis which my application was dismissed, even to date has not been approved by the NCLT. Now, my lords, may I only request for an interim stay until
We'll make it returnable in 2 weeks. Why
Grateful.
stay everything? Serve Dusty and come.
so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
See, in this case, the NABARD, though initially it said that, there may be certain irregularities in the functioning of the bank.
My lord.
Subsequently, it filed an affidavit before the High Court stating that the resolution of the board was proper and that there were no irregularities. Ultimately, this was a public interest litigation. You brought some grievance to the attention of the court. The court has felt that it is not necessary to interfere.
Page 368 may be seen, Lord, for a moment.
What is that?
Ordered by High Court, Lord, Honorable High Court.
The earlier High Court, the earlier order.
Yes, Lord. It says, Lord, pursuant to previous order, action taken, report on behalf of the NABARD has been placed on record. Prima facie, certain allegations were stated to be true.
But that is prima facie. Subsequently, NABARD files an affidavit and says that we have now looked at it and there's nothing.
Later, Lord,
Anyway, as a PIL petitioner, your duty was to point it out to the High
Yes,
Court.
Lord.
High Court went into it. NABARD is a national bank for rural development. They file an affidavit. Now, why should we?
Lord, the error is page 389 may be seen, Lord. Uttar Bihar Gramin Bank, as well as Lord, the sponsored bank, Central Bank of India was directed to take decision on this erroneous Lord, activity. Lord, that is my
But look,
view.
ultimately, as a bank, it is regulated by the state authorities, since it's a state bank, as well as to a certain extent by the Reserve Bank of India. Why should we presume that they will not look into the any regulatory failures in the bank?
Lord, may I submit, Lord, any fraud above 3 crores, Lord, is directed to be investigated by CBI. Lord, here the quantum is not above. Lord, more than Lord, 500 crores, Lord, that is.
Sir Counsel, we are referring to the affidavit filed by NABARD dated 21st February 2024, where the averment is that it is humbly submitted that as per the specific directions dated 18 January 2024 of this court, the instances pointed out in the special audit report were scrutinized. On scrutiny, respondent number 4 is satisfied with the resolution of the board of UBGB that the guidelines of fraud are not applicable to the present matter, audit report, and therefore the matter is not required to be referred to local police/CBI as per clause 9.1 and 9.2 of respondent number 4. Sir.
Lord, may I submit, Lord. Initially, Lord, 13.
I think we've made our point clear. I think we'll not entertain it further. It is a PIL after all. Yes, dismissed. Item 6.
Okay.
Item 6. Yes, Mr. Raghunath, you are on the screen.
Advocate Raghunath on behalf of
Filed a writ petition before the High Court for early hearing of your appeal before the DRAT. And now you are in the Supreme Court under 136. We're not going to entertain these kind of.
Your Honor, my lord, these steps will be against the order of the Honorable High Court. and there is no supervisor. There is no, about 24 hearings have happened.
What do we do?
But-
The tribunals are, it's not that the tribunals don't have work. They have their own priority.
But my lord, it's a question of recovery of 208 crore
I
rupees.
know, but you're postulating that your case is the most important to be breaching the line or the queue. Other cases may be as important before the tribunal. Why should we expedite your case? We'll not do anything like that. Thank you. Dismissed.
Well, this is a petition seeking appointment of an arbitrator. The clause of arbitration which finds place in the SPA was SHA, which was initially disputed by the other side, gradually accepted on an affidavit and recorded by the High Court in its order, saying that they were trying to mislead the court, but they've then accepted the existence of the SHA and the arbitration clause. We are only seeking appointment of an arbitrator because one of the respondents is a Sri Lankan citizen and the other is an Indian citizen, both of them being shareholders in the company, which was created pursuant to the SHA.
My lords, I'm appearing for the respondents herein. Let them supply me a copy. I'll come back in 2 weeks and give my no objection for the appointment.
For the appointment of the arbitrator?
Yes, my lords, after perusing the agreement, because there was a confusion about the agreement per se,
All right.
their notice of invocation says
Yep.
the arbitrator.
Fair enough. You're appearing for both the respondents, right? You're appearing for both the
Yes,
respondents.
yes.
Fair enough.
Well, they have admitted the existence
I
of
know, he
the.
doesn't have a copy of the
Let me
papers.
see, that's fine.
He's on caveat. So we'll.
I'm not on
see,
caveat also. I'm just appearing.
Issue notice, can I have your name?
Karthik Malhotra.
Mr. Karthik. So he'll 10 for 2 weeks there though, 2 weeks.
Item 11.
It, 9 may not reach today because we are starting an income tax matter, so we just thought we'll run through the board and 11.
Your Lordship, I appear for the petition. My Lordship, we are requesting for next week, my Lordship.
We'll keep it after a little while, so we'll just keep it after 3 weeks so that we'll finish some.
Your Lordship, it pertains to reservation for
I
the
know.
IPS. The UPSC mains would be this week. After that, the form would have to be filled. If we could have it anytime earliest convenient to your Lordships.
Can it come after 2 weeks?
Your Lordship.
All right?
That's West Bengal